All right, so one of the drills we do for arm patterning is a water bottle drill. Concept is to try to basically do an external cue, trying to get the ball out of the hand just to try to for something different for feel. So what we teach is, we basically just got a normal water bottle about a third of the way out, poured the cap on, glued it on, duct taped it off. It works okay. You'll probably have to replace them every once in a while, but important how we hold them. So we kind of rest it on my ring finger, and then I grab it kind of like a baseball at the bottom. So this is kind of how we hold it. And when we're coaching the cue, when we're teaching guys how to throw it, when they're talking about separation, what we want to try to do is sometimes guys tend to when they separate out their glove, they separate thumbs up. We try to get it so that the water isn't necessarily pouring out. That's a bad cue too. But we just want to basically tell them, hey, when you're pulling the ball out of your glove, we want the water to kind of be trickling out of the top, not pouring it straight down, but kind of pouring it down the back of our leg. That kind of puts our throwing arm in that parallel position. But then from there, this is kind of where the real cue goes. So I've got my front side. Typically we'll do these with a mini med ball weighted in the front side. But as they come through and start to throw, our coaching cue would be 1, stay inside 90, but 2, we want to pour the water down our back. So as I come through and I'm pulling my glove side through and my arms creating lag, my goal is to feel like I'm pouring water down my back side. And what that's going to allow us to do is kind of create that horizontal abduction and create that tension and that lag in that throwing arm, which kind of creates the whip. So we kind of implement this with all of our throwing pattern drills, where we do reverse pivot, squared up. All of our drills we'll implement this in. So basically slow motion kind of looks like this. We'll go separate. I have guys kind of stop here on the first throw to check their front side, lead arm extension, and where the glove's at. I'll have them do another one where they kind of stop and checkpoint to make sure that they're pouring the water down the back. A big mistake you might see is they raise their elbow up. We want to make sure that they're staying level shouldered and pouring that water down their back. And then on the third rep, we'll tell them to go ahead and throw. So separate, pour it, and so that's the water bottle throw drill to kind of work on an arm pattern.